Hey you guys! Okay, I'm doing this eyeshadow tutorial. I meant to actually film the face, but then I was talking and then I was distracted, so I already filmed the face. But I actually used a new foundation, and it actually wears better throughout the day, so that's why it looks so light right now. But eventually it does oxidize, and I can talk about it more later. But right now I'm setting my eyes with soft ochre paint pot, and I'm using that to make sure that the colors that I'm using on top are going to be brighter, more vibrant. Then I'm going to use the color from the Anastasia highlighting powders. I can't remember what the name of it is called, but it's just one of the darker highlighting powders to use as my transition. It's just the quickest thing I had in front of me, and I didn't want to use, my bronzer. Now I'm using charcoal brown on my outer crease, and I'm kind of blending that in towards the inner corners. I'm pretty sure this is one of my first eyeshadows I've ever used before, because I used to have it in high school. I just remember the color so much and always playing with it, but never actually wearing it. My sister had this, and I was like, let me borrow this eyeshadow. I haven't done a look with this eyeshadow in forever. So this is the color Steamy, and it's by MAC. It's a very old eyeshadow, not the actual eyeshadow I'm using itself, but the product. And I'm using that with a flatter brush and putting that on my inner corners, or actually on the lids. Then I'm using Nylon on my inner corners to kind of have a little bit of dimension because it was just a little flat. I'm also using that color on my brow bone and blending it out with my finger. Then I'm taking the color Typographic. I'm pretty sure it's either Typographic or Carbon. I can't really tell as I'm looking at it, but I'm just kind of dabbing that on the outer corners to intensify the look a teeny weeny bit. Now I'm taking the color Shadester, so I was getting bored with my eyes, which I usually get bored with, and I'm taking that to bronze up my entire face. Then the camera cut off. Now I'm using the bronzer in the Skinfinish in Gold Deposit all over my face to kind of add some brightness and highlighting. With the NYC liquid liner, I'm using that to line my, create a really intense wing liner. I wasn't meaning for it to be intense, but then it got longer and longer and longer, and that kind of tends to happen when I use this particular one, but I was okay with it because I was actually going to be doing freelance that day, so it was all good. But you can tell my face, I was like then I'm using this new eyeshadow, new mascara. It's called the Clump Crusher from Covergirl. I keep hearing people talk about it on YouTube, and I was like, well, you know what? Let me try it. And I kind of like it. I think that I need to do is use a thicker formula, like a volumizing formula, and then this to separate it out, because this by itself was a little weak for me, but it was nice. Then I'm using the same either Typographic or Carbon, I can't remember which one, just to drag underneath my lash line to add a little bit of some balance from the top and the bottom. Then I fixed my hair, and I finished off the look with the lipstick called, what's it called? Midi-Mauve. Midi-Mauve is such an easy color. It's really, really wearable. You can put it on without even looking in a mirror. Those are the lipsticks I like for work days, but I also like that when I work. So this is the finished product. I hope you guys like it. This is the before when I had pale face, and as you can tell, it does oxidize and it looks more like my skin complexion. I know it's scary, but it works, I promise. Alright, bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.